Ah, look at that. Another day, another stream. And, let's get that out there. And, hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome back to another live stream on Coolcraft Season 8. Now, we are going to be doing something very different this stream from last stream, because as you might have noticed by the title, thumbnail, whatever, today we are doing a bit of a trial chamber run. Ooh. So, that's gonna be fun. And, oh yeah. Hello. Hi. I'm back once again to do something different. I mean, I guess, okay, first things first, I gotta repair my pickaxe, I suppose. That feels like a good idea. Now, originally I was hoping I would do this with someone else, but no one's really around to do anything with right now, so I will just do it alone. It's fine. Trial chambers scale based off of participation, so it should be fine to do it alone. TM, TM, TM. Also don't have any ominous potions. Or ominous bottle? Actually, no, that's a lie. I do, but just not gonna go through and bother trying to beat the whole thing with ominous bottles right now. Because, yeah, that's not what I want. Because specifically what I want here is I want to, in the near future, do something with breezes, and obviously the only way to get breezes is from a trial chamber. Now, thankfully, there's a trial chamber really close to my base here. Which is both a bit lucky and a bit unlucky at the same time. Because it has meant that, unless I want to get the stupid advancement for going into a trial chamber, I haven't been able to, like, properly free camera on my base. That's enough durability repair on the pickaxe there. I also need to build a proper XP farm. I guess we're going to do that in the near-ish future as well. But what XP farm to build? It's probably going to be... Will it be a gold farm, though? Who knows? I don't know. I was kind of hoping someone else would build a wither skull farm so that we could use that for XP, but apparently not. Apparently not. Now, how do I get there to the trial chamber? So I actually have... So, as you might expect, the entrance is not the easiest thing to find from this trial chamber, but if I just, like, snake through the hallways of this mine shaft here... There's coal there. Interesting. I wish I'd known that sooner. Okay. Okay, here we go. This mine shaft and cave system is quite confusing around here, how I actually get to and from this area. Because this is a completely different ravine here than the one that's, like, right underneath the barn. But anyhow, yeah, we come... Oh, there's a zombie right there. Hello, Mr. Zombie. You're dead. And there's some light there. But yeah, right there. Oh, okay, I did not intend to land on that. But right under here is the trial chamber. Hence this weirdly flat area that just kind of, like, bulges out into the middle of the cave. How have I not lit up this area right down here yet? Here, let me do that quickly. I think it was yesterday, I went on a bit of a caving expedition because I found an area nearby here that I just hadn't lit up. I kind of missed it and went, like, right by it. And I just kept going and going, and oh, that's 2 creepers. But yeah, right here, right behind this wall is where the trial chamber should be. So that's a good entrance right there. But yeah, so like I just found this cave, and I was, going lighting up. I just kept finding more and more and more cave until I ended up pretty far away, and I was like, okay. I'm just gonna stop attempting to light this up right now and try to backtrack, which was really annoying to do, actually, because... As you can imagine. Huh. Nope. Another skeleton. I can hear a zombie. Die, skeletons. I don't... No, I think I have briefly looked at what this trial chamber actually contains. But I don't remember what it contains. So that's going to be a fun little thing to explore. Alright, I think we got this area lit up here. So... Oh, there's a spot there. Alright, let's go down here and let's bust in on this wall. But first, before I do that, I want to get my chest plate and shield. Because these places can be rather deadly. And I'd rather I'd rather lose as little health as possible. Ooh, also, I got tonight's drink of a Coke. There we go. Good old plastic bottle. Microplastics, hey! Also, I do kind of have a rather hard end to when I want to stop the stream today. You see, a new episode of American Dad is premiering on Fox tonight, and I want to watch it. So, yeah, that's my out for today, is the start of American Dad. Maybe the axe would be the better option to not have there. Ooh, that's an unexpected surprise. I mean, I'm not here for this, but I might as well take it. Ooh, there's another one. Okay. Anyhow. There it is. I was starting to wonder, hey, is this actually the way to the trial chamber? And there we go. Minecraft Trials Edition. Okay, man, my hotbar is a fucking mess. Okay, we don't need the shovel anymore. So. I don't have a... I just tried to jump that gap with my weight. Is there... Oh, strays. Fuck. Oh, this is one of the breeze rooms. Fun. And I'm weakened. You know, breezes... Oh, God. The strays with enchanted fucking bows. Get back here. I cornered you. Haha. These, I believe, are drop points for random junk. They're basically trash cans. Okay. Yeah, good thing I brought the shield, then. So, yeah, I just tried to use my elytra a couple times. Oh, these are slowness errors, not weakness. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. And I punched out some torches. Okay. Oh, wait, you can't shoot them. I did not realize that you can't shoot breezes. Alright, anyhow. Okay, that's that done. Okay. Let's build up to here. Take my key. And then we're going to encase the spawner so it doesn't spawn more in the future. Oh, God. There's a lot of stray spawners in here. There's a vault there. I utterly failed to... Alright. Am I hearing another breeze around here, or is that just the sound the strays make? I'm actually not too sure. Got this. There you are. Alright. Please let that be all. I think I hear another one. What's in here? Ooh. Where are they? Huh. Thankfully, there is thorns on my armor to help deal a bit of damage. Okay. Finally got this room done. These are weakness potions. You know, there is some interesting generic loot. Another trial key. Okay, not too much. Let's cover up this spawner. That way it hopefully doesn't spawn again in the future. Was that all one? Okay, there's more strays over there. Okay. Okay. Ooh, a potion. I think that's a strength potion. Although I don't know my colors. It's a regen potion. Damn it, that was a strength potion in the past. What else we got here? We got some of those. Is that all? Okay, there's the exit. Really? Those two spawners messed me up that much. Well, the breeze wasn't really much of a challenge. It was the strays that were the challenge. Alright, well. That is, I suppose, one room down. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of strays in here. I can tell. Because typically these things only spawn one type of enemies. Arrows in there. Oh, there is slime in here. I could have come in here to get slime earlier in the season. Damn it. Well, that would have been good to know. It's moss that indicates slime. Fun. I mean, there's an ominous vault there, I believe. Is this room... just actually that empty with that one slime spawner down at the bottom? I think it might be. I gotta remember I don't have my wings on. Ooh, honeycomb and tough. Not too interesting. There is random junk in these pots, though. You do have to break the pots to get that junk out, but hey, it's there. Hey, slimes, just spawn already. There it goes. Slimes aren't that, terrifying? Oh, there's another room with breezes in it over there. Okay, cool. The sound of me running around on this, copper is kind of weird, honestly. So this is where we came from. Let's mark it with... I mean, I would, de-wax that, but that's not gonna work. That's not gonna do much for very long, quite frankly. Alright, ooh, this level's way more open. Where are those slime? There, the slime. Die. 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 Am I hearing a breeze? Oh, these things keep spawning a couple waves. That's what it was that got me earlier. Okay. Again, that's not too hard. Another vault key. Another spawner I can permanently disable. Oh, there's still a baby slime. Okay. There's a vault right here. Oh, there's two vaults right here. What are these sounds I'm hearing? I don't know which direction to go. I could go into one of these rooms here. I think I'm just gonna head this way towards, I guess, where the actual start of the trial chamber is supposed to be. Oh wait, this is a challenge room. Never mind. Let me just bust through there to make navigating this place easier. Alright then, let's head up to the next layer and take on this room. Alright. Zombies! I hear the... You! Die! There's another breeze. Hey. Yeah, just funnel them all to, right here. That'd be very convenient. Thanks, game. They're not ranged, guys, so I could just, sit here and chew them down all day, and I don't think they have any other way to get to me besides coming right here, so this is a very good camping spot. That zombie bigger than normal? No, okay. Oh, there's a stray right behind me. So here, let me protect myself from the zombies while I now start to worry about this guy. Oh, there's zombies down there. Of course, they can't figure out how to pathfind back up here. I hear there's another breeze around here somewhere. Where are all these zombies at? Here's an ominous vault. Okay, I guess I'm... No, die. There's still a stray from this thing. Oh, there's a zombie. Yeah, let's, yeah, I don't know where the breeze is. Okay, this thing's done. So we'll, block up this guy. Oh, this one's also done. I'm hearing zombies walking. I hear stray. I'm hearing all the things right now. Headphones are useful! Sometimes. Where is that breeze at? They're probably below me, aren't they? I hear an Enderman. Oh, here's a stray. In copper armor. How useless. Alright, you idiots. I hear another stray. Where the hell are these guys? Unless these zombies are just in the caves. Here's a breeze. Actually, these zombies might be in nearby caves because they're reinforcement zombies. Let me go back up here. Unless there's another wave that spawned. Oh, it's a vault. There's a lot of vaults. There's a lot more vaults in here than I was expecting, honestly. So here, we'll grab that. We've got a lot of vault keys. Okay. Alright, I think I got all the vaults in here. Where? Yeah, there's no one else online, so... Oh, yeah. There's a regular-ass dungeon right above me. Well, that's where all those sounds are coming from. Some of these zombies are definitely reinforcement zombies. Like, that guy, I'm pretty sure is probably a reinforcement zombie. That's fun. Anyhow, we are just going to move on then, because I think everything that was down here is taken care of. Alright. And I think I got all those spawners. There's a bunch of vaults in here. Way more vaults in this room than I was expecting there to be. But I think I've covered them all. So we should be good to move on without having to worry about this room then. If I can find the exit then. I was going the right way the first time. Right behind here. Yep, okay. Exit. Alright, that's that room, which I did not expect to be a dead end. Alright. Got 24 breeze rods, that's pretty good. Not entirely what we're here to do. We're here mostly just to clear this place out. So I can come in here with minecart tracks later down the line to just lift any breezes. Okay, this is the way to the rest of the trial chamber. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. What we're actually going to want to do then is come up here and go into this room. Hang on. Let me just make sure there's no other rooms off this place. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Alright. Alright. Alright, ooh. Is this just all strays? Oh, it might be. Oop. Considering there's powdered snow on the ground. Oop. Oh, this guy's still at it. I hear a breeze, actually. Or is it just strays that I'm hearing? So here, let me pop these guys. I'm gonna do off... Okay, that guy's done. Regen potion, that's could be useful. Well, that guy's down there. Come on, spawn the next one. Alright, camping this one is good. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah. That one done? Where's... Oh, this is straight down there. He can't hit me. Haha. Alright. This room was easy. I didn't even need to fall in the powdered soap, but there's not a single breeze in here. Dang it. Well, that's kind of sad. Wow. How do I have 3 buttons on me? That seems weird. Alright, let's make sure to... vaulting. I don't want to fall right now. How do I... Where? Actually, is there a proper way to get down there? I mean, I know this gets you, like, part of the way here. But I don't think... Oh, got some cooked chicken? How useless. I don't think there's, like, actually a proper way to get all the way up and down. And apparently powdered snow is spawnable enough for the light overlay. I noticed that it's not the most accurate at the moment. But I cannot be bothered to figure out how to fix it. That feels rather useless there. Alright, another room down. Alright, I gotta go back over to this corner here. Yeah, but then there's no way to actually properly get back up here without building. Seems like a design flaw with this room, though. There's some arrows there. One of these has got to have water in it. That's what I'm looking for right now. Here, let me put the wings on in case... Okay, this one does. And that will get rid of a bunch of the powdered snow down there. That's what I wanted to do. That's literally it. Alright, well, that is, I guess, this entire segment of the chamber done. Now to go back the other way. Through here. Alright, this is the main hallway back to the entrance. Which means that up here is the spawnable space. Oh gosh. Here is behind here is a secret loot room. Well, kind of. There's a bed and a crafting table here. String in that pot. Oh man, this is where you're intended to set your spawn. Those are some shit resources right there. Alright. Let's see. Alright, the junk disposal here will just drop in some of the junk that I've collected. I'll eat this chicken, actually. Chicken of Triumph, as they call it. I don't think I need that. I got random bricks. Alright, that's a vault. Alright. Show yourself, Bree. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh. I realize this place is full of booby traps, which is pretty cool actually. Let me just come up here. Most of these strays are just fighting each other. Mr. Breeze! You are the target of me right now. Whoa. Here, let me, Okay, let me heal up here a bit. It's an interesting room, but, oh, that guy just got thorns to death? Okay. That is a store. Yeah, I remember there was a thing when this update first came out, when the trial chambers were first released, they didn't have these barrel and hopper combos at all. And they just had random empty chests, which made people think that, hang on, this room must be broken. Why else are there empty chests? Well, it's because you're not supposed to. Well, yeah. Well, it's because it's supposed to just be a place to store your the random goodies you get from the chambers here. What is the point of this place? Or this upper area here? Why would you want to parkour up here? Besides to get to, like, that ominous vault over there. I don't know. This is kind of strange, honestly. I haven't really explored this. I mean, the room looks cool, but, like, I'm too focused on fighting. I also didn't fall in any of these holes, so, like... Point for this guy. Another point for this guy. Alright. Ooh. Right, gotta cover that up. This is the exit right here. Would use a better block if I had one, but I guess we should know from the tough that, yeah, that would be a breeze spawner. Alright, that was... I was expecting this trial chamber to take way longer, actually. The last time I did trial chamber, I'm pretty sure it took, like, way longer. Singular ender pearl, interesting. This room, thankfully, does not directly have any spawners in it. There's a little breeze face. There's a stray face, I think that's supposed to be. We'll go back this way towards the entrance, because we got a couple actual loot chests back this way. A tree with some water for some reason. Then I believe down this way, this is where the actual entrance is supposed to be. But, well, yeah, obviously it's not the entrance. Obviously I did not come in this way, so... I mean, that's the thing with these structures. If you don't put, like, an air cavity around the intended entrance, well, then you can never quite be sure that that's actually how people will, enter the thing, because I'm just gonna find part of this in a cave and I'm gonna mine into it. That's how I do it, at least. Oh, this room's got a fair amount of loot in it. I think there was... Is there something underneath the stairs here? No, that's a perfect hiding spot for something. Well, I'm a little saddened by that, honestly. Let's... Yeah, fuck. Okay. Randomly hits Windows key. These pots can sometimes contain weird shit. Okay, this is a side room that goes down into a hole with some dripstone at the bottom. Oh god, this is intended to kill. Okay. Well, that's fascinating. Ooh, a chest. I don't know why I didn't trust that this wasn't going to be trapped. There's nothing real good in there. Random deed slate behind a wall, and ooh, wind charges, golden apple, and emeralds. Don't particularly need much of that stuff right now, but that's still cool nonetheless that this stuff exists. Alright. Right, up we go. I think there is... No, not here. There may be more, more actual trial goodness, but I think, for the most part, we've actually gotten all of it. Well, this ladder's fucking broken. Okay. Come back over this way. We may have actually done this entire chamber already. It's weird, I thought it was bigger. I thought it would be bigger, because the only time I've ever done a trial chamber up till now, which was back in Season 6, I'm pretty sure it was way bigger than this. Right. Wow, there's just a lot of dead ends. Oh, there's something. Alright. Oh, I could have just kept going up that ladder. Oh well. Okay, go up. Going up. Oh, another fight room. Yay, okay. We actually got something else. This one has, zombies, strays. Oh, fuck. I'm being shot at. What's in the center there? I see wooden buttons. Which is an obvious, like, invitation to shoot. I missed. Ooh, water. Cool. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be for the breezes to hit and trigger. But I figured, why not? I'll shoot it. It's not going to directly affect me right now. I don't know what this guy's backing away from me for. Alright, that guy's dead. Everything just keeps falling out. Look at all these... Look at all these arrows that are just piling up here. Okay. Okay. Zombies still around, but... Okay, hopefully that's most of... it's not most of... That's not everything. Not even most of everything. Ah. Obviously, that other corner is going to have... Ah. Yeah, let's turn the water off. This thing hasn't popped yet, which tells me there's still some strays. Goddamn, how am I that bad a shot? No one has the, okay, this guy had the smarts to try pathfinding too. Oh, this guy has a spear. Had a spear. Oh, that guy's done? That guy over there looks like they're done. Where is this fucker? Okay, there they are. Maybe. Oh, I hear a breeze. Or is that just the sound of stray spawning? Is it gonna... Oh no, there's just another one around here somewhere. Oh, probably right down there. We finally done? We done. Okay. Okay, board that guy up. This guy's got a guy right here. Just walks off. Okay. Let's come over here, get this guy, board you up so that we can't become... Oh gosh. Okay. Let them either walk off the edge or hit each other, maybe. Oh, the breeze finally spawned. Okay, cool. The breeze knocks them off. Is there... Oh, is there a lingering potion here? No, that's just arrows. You can try to move me, breeze, but it ain't gonna work. Get screwed. It's gonna jump up here or what? It's possible to hit their shit back. There he goes. I got him with his own thing. Oh, I think there's an advancement for killing a breeze with their own charge, but it's so hard to do. Yeah, it's like so hard to do. What? Oh, right, you can't shoot these guys. You actually have to melee these guys, I forgot. I remember that earlier because... Yeah. Whoa. This guy's a real pain in the ass, you know? He's not coming up here anymore. Which means I can't... It's harder to snipe those fuckers. Honestly, the breeze is just kind of annoying. Oh, finally. Jeez, that's gonna spawn another breeze, I know that. Actually, here, you know what? I haven't collected this and boarded this up yet, so I might as well let them come to me, if they're smart enough. Yeah, hear the breeze going. Or there's just other strays. Did I kill 2 breezes? I may have. It's cooked chicken. Wow. What a reward. Although, you know, I'll say I am hungry right now, so we'll take it. Alright. I guess this was the breeze spawner. Well, alright. Aren't these spotters supposed to be able to award other things besides food and keys? I'm not actually sure I remember, quite frankly, but aren't they supposed to? Right, then we gotta get over there. Alright, and with that, I think we've then mastered the entire trial chamber, which means I can start with the keys. Let's just make sure we haven't missed a part of this trial chamber. So this was the highest up room. We got there. There's nothing else off of this, which is pretty fucking weird. We got this one. Yep, we've got those spawners boarded up. There's that room. We got this room. I see the water. We thought that's where we entered. Okay. Obviously, we got that room, and this room has all of its shit boarded up. Alright, I think we got the entire thing from what I can see. So, with only like 36 minutes, we tackled the entire trial chamber I wanted to do in like 2 hours. Fun. Alright, well, that means we don't need the chest plate anymore. Let's shove a bunch of the shit that I got now into this shulker box. Take my trial keys. And now we can go find all the different regular vaults. I think that's an ominous vault up there. Yeah, that is. So we're gonna leave that alone. Are there no regular vaults in this room? It would appear not. There is an ominous vault and nothing else. Well, that annoying little case there. Let's leave then. Leave this room and go find literally any of the other vaults. We have 12 keys. That's another ominous one right there. Let's see. Are there vaults in the entranceway at all? Yeah, there is. There's a regular vault up there. Alright then. Open. Under lock and key. Wow, that's actually pretty good stuff for the first vault. Now, regular vaults don't offer that much good shit. Like, almost nothing in terms of good stuff compared to the ominous ones, but I didn't want to take an ominous bottle through here. So we get what we get. And that's completely fine, in fact, so we shouldn't worry about it. Here's another vault. Armor trim, arrows, honey, emeralds. Ooh, and a book. Channeling, how useless. We got the bolt armor trim, though. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, up here. Vault. Ooh, a new axe. I might need that, actually. Oh, it's shittier than my current axe. Never mind. Oh, 19 breach charge. That's a... So there's the ominous vault up there, but I don't think there's... Are there any... Oh no, there's 2 more regular vaults in here. Alright, let's see. Is that an enchanted crossbow with piercing 3? Okay, that's not a terrible crossbow. Enchanted regular bow? Okay, there's 2 diamonds there. Power 1, what a piece of crap! Oh, that's a completely useless dispenser. Oh yeah, I could get some free dispensers if I loot this place. That's an idea. Come through here and loot all the dispensers. I suppose there's not a vault up here, probably. There's an ominous one right there. But no, there's not a vault in here. Okay. In that case, we continue forth. In fact, there's more than 4 ominous vaults in this trial chamber, though. It's just a feeling I have. Are there any vaults in this room besides the ominous? Okay, so... Nothing down here? Huh, interesting. Well, let's go right to the end of the room this way then. Vault. Breach charge, emeralds. Wow, lame. I was like nothing. Another vault. Breach charge, iron ingot, shield. Well, it's not even a full shield. Wow, what a fucking ripoff. That's ominous vault. Here's a regular vault though. Ominous bottle. But what level? 2. I don't know if the level of ominous actually affects the results of the trial chamber loot, or if it's just the fact that it was an ominous bottle. I should look that up. This guy I've gotten. I've got that guy. That guy. I suppose there's like not another one in here, is there? That's fine. We only have 4 keys left. Oh. This guy. I literally just didn't turn my head this way. A trident! Okay, that's actually a pretty good drop. And poison arrows. Just a full-ass regular trident. That's fine. I actually didn't... Oh, a regular vault. I think I might have not enough keys for the vaults that are remaining. This room has a lot of vaults in it. Alright then. Oh, this guy? Alright. I have 1 key left. And, a whole nother, like, 2 rooms to go through. Sharpness 4, not a terrible book. Here, let me open up my backpack, and here, I will get rid of this useless shield. Sure, I got 2 bows. How annoying. I guess, there we go. Clips from, damn that. That's kind of an annoying sound, that dungeon above me was making there. Yeah, the amount of optional areas that this trial chamber just didn't have. This is the entrance, so we'll go out there last. This one. Was there even? Okay, here's a vault. Last trial key. Ominous bottle, diamond, and oh god, another bow. I mean, I have a good bow. I don't need this. I don't like poison arrows. Oh, I have channeling book. That's useful. Yeah, that's that, I guess. That's all the vaults that I can open up. So that's this trial chamber, I guess, done. And I guess... yeah, I guess we can now... Well, let's head out of here. I'll drop shit off at my base. Let's see, how many... I have this one vault here. Really, was I only short by 1? Ominous one down there. If I'm only short this one trial key, then I'll take it. Yeah, I think I was only short 1 trial key. Well, that's... I mean, truly, what else could I really get from this trial spawn? Or from this, this 1 extra vault? I already got a trident. That was basically the best thing you could get from this shit, so... Where did I dig into this place? Where did I dig into this place? Is it over this way? Yeah, that's where it is. That's where, okay. Alright, well, let's dig out. Regroup my shit back at the base. And we can come down here and start building an apparatus to try and extract breezes in minecarts. That'll be fun. Yeah, I guess that's what the rest of the stream is going to kind of devolve into, I guess. Evolve into? Devolve into? Whatever. Gotta just remember, where did I go? So I went down the hole here and around the corner. Okay. So I don't have any way to redstone power this thing now, do I? Okay, let's make a button to... Let's make a throwaway button. There we go. Copper bulb points the way. Alright. Away we go. Now I figure out how I get out of this mine shaft. Which is never particularly easy. The field is up there, but that doesn't mean we're actually close to getting out of here, because these mine shafts are a cruel trick. Oh, hey, here, never mind. We are close to getting out of here. I will just go out through the mine entrance, because that's the easiest one for me to remember how I get there from here. Alright, and now unfortunately, the cooldown, fortunately or unfortunately, depending how you're looking at it, I guess, the cooldown for a trial spawn is like 30 or 40 minutes. So by now I think we would definitely have overflown that for that first room, but for the rest of them, I don't know. But also, once we've spawned the first breeze, it'll be a while before we can get the next one. Alright, just throw this crap in here. I'll throw down the shulker box here, and I don't really want anything from this right now, because I'll need to work on getting the enchantments for the trident, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'll put the rest of this useful... Well, this is stuff that I can directly use here in my ender chest. So you go back, and so do you. That's pretty... That's gotten more damage from this than end busting. Oh gosh. I'll just put the spare axe in here. The valuables box can get the 6 diamonds and 19 emeralds. I will put these in here. Ominous bottles go with... They're both level 2. Interesting. Go with my other ominous bottles that I gotten from raid captains. Honey can go in here. I guess the armor trim is here. 12 extra arrows. Get rid of those. Alright, so I'll actually take some of these blocks out of here. We're gonna need those. I don't think I have much in the way of rails. We'll use regular rails for now. Let me go get some iron for the minecarts. What is actually going on with my eye? Oh gosh. Alright. And splat. Alright, that is way more iron than I need for minecarts, but whatever. I might as well take a bunch here, because I'm probably going to need some more later anyway. Oh, I'm going to want... glass. So that I can... Oh, I'm definitely going to want powered rust. Okay. Like 4 minecarts. It's already a waste of my inventory space, but more than I'll probably need. Got some glass here, so I can make sure the breezes aren't are like unable to see me, so they can't get to me. All right, we'll go down to my rail setup over this way. It's really good. All right, didn't break the crops. Let's go. And then we just kind of sit here and let this pop back and forth for a moment. Yeah, I guess the stream has been a little bit more successful than I was expecting. But yeah, I guess now is the get some breezes extraction operation. Because, you know, you can do some fun stuff with breezes. Okay. That's definitely enough. There we go. Yeah, it's way more than enough. All right. So we're gonna, yeah, we got the redstone box. All right. Then we go, yeah, you know what? Here, let's grab a couple more stacks of stone just so that I have more building blocks. And then we'll go down there. Once again, go down there and ensure that, let's see, I think it's this way. Yeah, then we'll just go and ensure that we have an endless supply of, well, I guess it's going to be very limited, but we're going to have some breezes, guys. Oh, I'm here. Didn't know that was a valid path I could take. Ooh. Spawnable spaces. Let's get rid of those. I don't have a mob farm around here, so I'm not too sure why I'm that concerned with spawnable spaces. I guess it's just I don't want, like, zombies and shit. Ooh, glow squid. Oh, look, like a zombie right there on top of that. That means, yep, spawnable space. More crappy copper armor. See, I one-shotted that guy from above. What shitty armor that guy had. Alright, so we can just come back over here. And once again, regain entry. Alright, yeah, see how it's definitely been long enough for these guys to respawn. And yet they're not, because I protected myself. So, I can't remove these blocks here right now, because otherwise they would spawn. I can remove that and that, though, because those aren't protecting anything. But yeah, so now I guess we go through and create our contraption. So, I guess I'll start by going and filling in the spaces I guess I don't want them to spawn. I think that's how this works. It's been it's been since literally season 6 since I did shit with these things, so I don't entirely remember the little quirks of these things. So I'm gonna, for the most part here, I'm not sure what I'm doing about... I'm not presently sure what I'm gonna actually do about the drops. I probably don't really care about the spawner drops right now. Okay, like right here's where we're gonna want them to be spawned. And I guess we could just like bounce the minecart right up in the space here. Of course, we will need to give ourselves a place to stand in here that can be invisible, inside of the spawner. So like 1, 2, 4. So we'll want to give ourselves a little bit of a place that's inside of the spawner. Here, we'll give ourselves some slabs here so that, yeah, the slabs can be a part of the area that we want to... Okay. Do that, and then... I think they won't be able to spawn in this area here if it's slabbed, and they probably won't be able to really attack me. But, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, so we just fill in this area. Oh. Yeah, why the heck not? Let's just go an extra block on top here. So, let's also hang off 2 blocks in this strip. Oh no, I do need to go. Crap, I do need to bring this... I do probably need to bring this thing out another block in this direction. That vault scared me there. I was not expecting it to just give me that opening sound. I'm probably going way overkill for the breeze spawning area, but I want to properly condition this so that the breezes spawn only where I want them to spawn. Okay, hang on, let me... Oh, this is probably where these buttons came from. These dispensers probably washed them off the wall, didn't they? Seems like a flawed design. So... Alright, there we go. So that'll let us come in here. So it's a 1, 2... Yeah. We'll go there. We'll place in some rails there. Here, let me get a redstone block so I can power these rails. Okay, you know, here, put that in there. Just break it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, so then there's this. So I think this side's probably... Yeah, I need to go 1 block out further that side. And then... we'll have this come down here, turn the corner for now, and then we'll turn the corner again, and then have this be where we're storing the breezes for now, because I can't be bothered to think of or to make a better solution, quite frankly. I really should have a better solution, but I don't, for now at least. Alright, so I gotta move this thing 1 block out this way just to make sure that the breezes can't spawn anywhere else. Yeah, and then we should be... And actually, we should be all good to start capturing these little suckers. They won't be able to get out of this box. They'll have limited spawn area. And, yeah. Well, we should be able to just easily... I guess this... Oh no, I have another stack of torches. Alright. Alright then. Weird sounds. Weird sounds. Alright. So that. Grab a... I just realized I don't really have a good way to place the minecart all the way in the corner there. Now I do. I guess this block can still be there and I reach the corner. Alright. Because it's going to require me to place the minecart in the corner so that it actually moves. Alright. Alright. Right. Here we go. Ah, perfect. it's not going to spawn the next one, is it? Because that guy's still alive and in range. Alright, I guess that's task number 2. Figure out how I get this guy far enough away where he won't keep triggering that spawner. Okay. Where's my exit? Right here. Okay, I did come the right direction. So what I guess we could do is we could send them up here, and then just start. I mean, we're gonna need to bring them out this way. We're gonna start working them up this way, and then maybe up here would be far enough away from that spawner where we can keep them there without causing the thing to not spawn another one. I was kind of thinking that, I don't know why, I was kind of thinking that, oh, we'll pick them up in a minecart, and then that'll just work. No! No, why would that just work? That would be, you know, a mechanic, but that's not the mechanic that they want. But, by the way, this guy looks like he's coming out now. His entire hitbox is inside the glass. He is trapped, completely unable to move, and unable to see anything around him like me. So he is completely pacified in there. Ooh. This has been a very profitable little endeavor that I've embarked on today. Got a bunch of diamonds that I didn't expect. Alright, probably come that down to there. We'll raise this ceiling a little bit. Alright, so okay, I don't have any confidence that any of that will, or that this entire thing will be able to be taken without any powered rails, but I'll, for now, pretend that it is going to be completely fine and not bother putting powered rails in there so I can save them for this here. Wow, that lined up very well. Look at that. Let's grab the redstone blocks for power again. I know this is a very expensive way of powering stuff, but I right now just cannot be bothered to get levers or anything else out. I don't have an unlimited redstone supply. My redstone supply is very limited, which is why this is a very stupid way for me to actually go about powering my rails. It's just so convenient, though. Alright, that did that entire segment. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like here, that should get all the way down there. This, yeah, it's not going to go all the way up to the end of the line here. But yeah, should allow for that. Then we can, because I mean, I will have to go up there eventually. But for now, we're going to just let this be the ending point here. Alright. So now we'll go and give that guy a nudge, and he should... Fuck. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Should just go all the way up there. Alright, let's see if this worked. Or if I'm gonna have to deal with him trying to attack me. It worked! Yay, okay. Should mean that he is now safe and sound right there. And hopefully that's far enough away. If not, I guess I'm going all the way up to the ravine. Is there a... Shit. Oh, it just despawned. I guess I'm gonna have to trek him all the way up to the ravine. if not farther. How far away? Actually, here. You know what? I'm gonna go quickly take a pee break. I'm gonna go quickly take a pee break, and when I get back, I will then look at the Minecraft wiki to see how far away they have to be in order to actually not be counted by the spawner. So, where's my thing in OBS for this? Ah, there it is. Alright then, I will see you in a moment. Or not, there's someone else in the bathroom right now, so I cannot be going to the bathroom. Alright, in that case, to the Minecraft wiki. Let's see. Minecraft.wiki. If it loads, it's, trial spawner. There it is. Alright. 30-minute cooldown. Let's see. Has a required range of 40 blocks. Any player in survival or adventure mode within that distance will become active with direct line of sight. Okay. Line of sight check can pass through transparent solid blocks such as okay. Trial spawners do not activate. Okay, whatever. When trial spawner first activates, it shoots spark-like particles in the air while it emits smoke. Okay. No like mob spawning. Okay. When a player enters a trial spawner's range, the spawner attempts to spawn one mob every 2 seconds. With one player, it does not spawn a mob if there are already 2 mobs from the spawner that are still alive. It spawns a total of 6 mobs before ejecting loot and going into cooldown. The number of living mobs required to prevent further mob spawning is called the simultaneous mob count. The number of mobs spawned before going into cooldown is the total mob count. These numbers are summarized in the spawning values. The duration of time between each mob being spawned is the spawn interval. The spawner cannot spawn a mob if it waits for the dungeon to spawn. It tries again. Once the number of living mobs spawned before it goes into cooldown, the total mob count. These numbers. Okay, mobs spawned by the spawner do not naturally despawn, but the spawner does not detect or count living mobs from unloaded chunks. Therefore, moving mobs into unloaded chunks causes them to build up and the spawner to continue spawning more. A trial spawner also stops spawning mobs if the number of living mobs spawned by it reaches the total mob count. Spawner doesn't need to detect these mobs being alive and therefore still counts them if they are in unloaded chunks. The spawner detects the death of mobs only for the death of mobs only for the total mob count. And it always detects the death of mob even if it is not in a loaded chunk. Both the simultaneous mob count and the total mob count increase if another player comes within spawn range. For each additional player present, the simultaneous mob count increases by 1 and the total mob count increases by 2. For example, 2 players, 8 players, yada 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 yada. Okay. Okay, Okay, so it's looking like we may, Okay, so it's looking like we might actually have to, Okay, so looking like we might need to send this guy into unloaded chunks in order to get the spawner to actually spawn another one, which that's gonna be kind of annoying. Not impossible, just really annoying, because that also is logistically annoying, because then we're going to send another one there. Actually, I wonder if sending them to the Nether would count. And then, but then I also don't know if sending them back would count. Okay, but before that, the wiki page didn't say anything about this, but I want to know, would renaming this guy achieve the desired effect? There's also, like, if I unload and then reload chunks, does that help? All things that I have no clue if it actually has any effect. But I guess we'll see shortly. Oh, fuck. Because, I mean, it's sending it into unloaded chunks is doable, but really annoying, and I'd rather not. Oh wait, I don't keep name tags up here. Let's just check and make sure I don't have any, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any name tags here. I have to go over to the horse farm, because that's where I have name tags. And yeah, name tagging is fine for causing another spawn, but the wiki page didn't say anything about that, which could either just be an oversight on their part, or mean that that's not actually a mechanic. Let's name this Spawn Another. No, wait, this isn't a tunnel. This is the direction to where I want to go. Alright. Let's go down this way again. Alright. Alright, so we go down here. Turn this way. Turn this way. And then we go down here. Okay, that's a much better path to get to and from this area than whatever I was doing previously. What if I go outside a load of chunks? What happens then? I don't know. Anyhow. Okay, that guy's been renamed. Let's check. How's another one spawned? No. Alright, they have to go into unload chunks. Fuck. Alright, well, I think the service render or simulation distance is 12. So... Respectable. Okay, so if I'm standing in this chunk here, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'd be around... Oh, it's not too bad, actually. That's just beyond where I built the concrete converter here. So this chunk for safety... Actually, that's just beyond my beacon. So what's that? That's like X10? Okay. Well, I guess we better get digging. Let's see, that's 10... X equals... Yeah, so that's like 200 blocks. A little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. I'll need a lot more rails, though, because obviously that's like 200 rails that I'll need to send them all the way that way. And then whenever I need them, I'll have to make sure that I can go over there and get them. Shut up, Breeze. I know you're there. I'm going to want to go up a little bit. I want to make sure I'm truly out of deep slate here, because obviously I don't want to be mining through deep slate. Alright. Mind you, when I need these guys, I'm probably going to have to get them to the surface anyway, so I'm going to have to dig a lot taller of a, or a lot further up than this, but... This will do 140 blocks from here. This is what I'm going to have to do, because obviously this trial chamber is otherwise not going to work. I wonder if they then suddenly become loaded, or they're then suddenly brought back into loaded chunks. Ooh, there's an bomb-proofed location down there. If they're later brought back into loaded chunks, does the trial spawner recognize them again? Or will have forgotten all about them? I'm also probably going to imagine that if I completely unload the spawner, it'll probably forget. I should probably be naming these guys anyway, just because I don't know if once they've lost the trial spawner, they'll actually stay, stay persistent. Obviously, as long as they're in the minecart, they'll stick around. But once they leave the minecart, maybe that's a different story. I also didn't try to send them to the nether thing. To be fair, the nether is unloaded chunks. So, like, I send them to the nether and just, like, hold them there for a moment. The chunks will be unloaded, like, 15... Oh, hey, I'm within beacon range. I'm almost there. The chunks will be unloaded for or will be loaded for 15 seconds and then become unloaded. So, I guess that is a tactic I could have employed here. But that would require another nether portal, making sure it doesn't synchronize with my nether portal and all the other things. And because I don't... Oh, hey, we're here. So, where's the chunk board? It's like here. Okay. That was a pretty easy dig once we got to the beacon. Okay, so then I'll just kind of... Actually, right on the chunk border here. This is where we'll have a little bit of a downslope to make sure that they keep on moving. And then let's go get rails. Oh, hey, look, a cave. Did not entirely expect to be doing a bit of caving here. Nah, I didn't kill a skeleton. Not too big of a cave. Perfect. But yeah, then I guess this is where we'll make the holding facility here. We just gotta make sure to move over, like, a chunk to... well, once we actually get the rails in. We'll have to make sure to run over a chunk so that they can be loaded again, and they can actually, like, get into a holding position, and then we can go back into them being unloaded, so that we can spawn the next breeze. There's a slime nearby. Oh, look, a slime chunk. Slime chunks are very annoying, I'll say. I don't know... At this point, slime chunks are kind of bad and shouldn't be in the game anymore. They just cause problems for anyone who wants to build an underground thing. And they don't really add too much to the game, as there are much better, much lower effort above ground slime farms. Heck, I have built a slime farm that doesn't even involve regular mob spawning. Right? I mean, I guess the one that I was built, or the manual-ass slime farm that I've built is a way more, manual affair than what you would ordinarily want, but these swamp-based slime farms are just so much better than having to dig a hole all the way down to bedrock for a slime chunk that it really doesn't compare. Don't need the chunk borders on anymore. This way. Yep, okay. Okay, it's nighttime. I'm gonna go to bed. Empty, throw some crap out of my inventory. Then we gotta turn on the railificator. And just get rid of most of this junk. Alright. Alright, let's go turn on the rail thing so that we can just get a few more rails for this. Alright. Then I'll kind of just let this thing run while I quickly head to the bathroom. Alright then, let's see if this is enough. It probably is. Okay, let's turn it off. And, yep. More than enough. Look at that. Alright, then I'll actually make a bunch of levers. Because I don't want to waste threads and blocks right on this, because this is way longer of a rail line than what we've had now. And so... nope, nothing to make levers there. We gotta... Alright, 12 is hopefully enough. If not, we'll just go make more later. Actually, I probably have some levers in my ender chest. So there is that. Alright, back to the cave! Where we'll put the rails in. Okay, technically, yes, this is the right cave. We're going this way. Alright. So now we go this way. Alright, that's so we can get rid of this. Perfect. Place the redstone block there. Place this with I guess regular rails. Here. Let's there we go. So now that loops you back into this here, where we'll bring you up here, and then we'll bring you forwards a bit. Let's see. I probably have enough powered rails to go the full rest of the way. Well, at least until just into the chunk here, where we can then Actually, where is the chunk border? Oh, right here. Perfect. Well, I mean, technically we're a chunk over, but that shouldn't matter. Because we're just gonna have that there. Again, this is not a good holding system because getting them out of here is actually going to be a bit of a challenge. But I don't care right now, so I guess suck it. Hey, look, there's some redstone ore right here. Alright, there's that chunk of powered rails. Will this be close enough? No, fuck. Alright, actually, we may have enough levers for this, actually. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we had enough levers. Look at that. Alright, okay, then I can, okay, now I can just take this guy and send him off. And I'll... Oh, frick, he saw me. Whew. Goodbye. 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 Alright. There we go. Now, shortly, there should be another one spawning down here, because that guy's going to hit unloaded chunks fairly soon. There he is. Goodbye. Actually, I think 2 is the amount that can spawn at once. We'll just have to wait for this thing to either spawn another one or poop out some stuff. I hope it poops out some stuff. It pooped out stuff. A key! The one key I needed! Now we would have to wait half an hour for this guy to spawn again, which is outside the bounds of when I hope to be streaming here, so that's not going to happen. We're not going to be able to get another one within this time of the stream. A bit unfortunate, but hey, this system, I guess, works. And let's see, where's that vault that I can now open? Up here somewhere, right? Yeah, here we go. Emerald, poison arrow, arrow, book. Get rid of that. That. Riptide 3. Not what I want to put on my trident, but a useful enchant nonetheless. Actually, I can get rid of this glass. Let me clean up some of the stuff I did in the experimentation process here, and then we can go check on my breezes at the other end of the hallway here. Hallway. Other end of the track, I guess would be the appropriate term for that then. Alright. They're definitely loaded now, but hopefully they've been disowned. I can actually slap the other one with my name tag, just for good measure. Ah. Oh shit, he hit the lever. Okay, you weren't supposed to be able to come back. Oh no. Well, he'll hit the spawner and bounce back, so actually I'm not too concerned there. I'm more concerned about the levers that get activated. You see, they weren't, this wasn't supposed to happen. So I should build a one-way system in here somewhere, in case it ever does happen again. But yeah, number 1 is still here. Alright. I guess... I mean, I just acted like this was a real free cam. It's not a real free cam. It's spectator mode, so this actually loads the chunks. There it goes. So yeah, somewhere along here-ish, I guess, I'll have to do a thing where it'll drop down and then come back up. Which should prevent it from being able to bounce back. There we go. Oh! Damn it! I didn't realize they would bounce off each other here. Oh god, this is an awful system. Look at that! That's unexpected. Okay, well, that guy's gonna take a second to get back here. And, okay, cool. Oh, hello. There's a cave right there. What? How do I not? Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do there. And then over here, that should hopefully fix that, maybe? Like, I have no idea. Well, maybe I should put the effort into making, like, a real system to actually store them. I should, but, it's so much effort. Alright, going back in there. Comes back out. Okay. Maybe this guy's gonna start bouncing back. Just making random sounds there. Oh gosh, so I'm gonna need detector rails, fence gates. Okay, let's see. I think I just took damage. Oh, he suffocated in the block. Alright, let's make sure I can't be seen over here. Oh god, let me take off my armor so I don't accidentally thorns this guy again. Okay, you can't see me now. Okay, I didn't think there was so much minecart to minecart bouncing on regular rails. I thought that was just a powered rail thing. Okay. That shouldn't bounce anymore. Now, let's name tag this guy. And then I'll go grab some detector rails so I can make a proper system to store them. Detector rails, fence gates, as redstone is necessary, maybe some redstone torches, but we can get that stuff out of my ender chest. No, that's not faster to go through this cave. So, God damn it. The complications. Now, at least though, if there are any more situations where guys start bouncing back, I have officially, I have officially fixed the situation so that they can't bounce, or is that, well, they can't bounce back very far. I took the wrong route. Damn it. Dang it, I really did take the wrong route here. This confusion is why I typically don't go this way to get back. Okay, I've ended up in the same space eventually. Hey. This is way too much effort for this little side project, but hey, if I ever want breezes for something in the future, and why not? Breezes are cool. Wind charges can do some interesting stuff. Like launch you really high in the air. They can be a bit of a bitch to control, though. Wait, do I have any detector rails in here? I have 6. That'll be enough. Fence gates. I have a lot of trapdoors, holy fuck. Fence gate. Fence gate. I have fences, no fence gates. Alright. Birch. Birch will do. One more, maybe? Yeah, 8 will do. 8 will do. Alright, we put this crap back in here. Put these emeralds away. Oh, I can put this enchanted book away. And then we go back! Back we place, not the powered rails, but, well, there will be some powered rails there. You know, let me get some... Oh, no, hopefully everything I need is in the inner chest. Alright, let me make our way back. I should probably make a slightly more convenient way of getting there. At least to the room in which I'm storing these breezes. So that'll be an interesting thing. Right. Now we go this way. Wait, also, I'm pretty sure that... Actually, I don't know if the cooldown for the vaults is based off of how long they're loaded for, or based off of world time. If it's based off world time, then it shouldn't matter how long I'm taking to be away from them. But if it's based on how long they're loaded, definitely way after the stream is going to be when they end up resetting and unlocking again. Alright. Oh god, these guys are quite annoying. Alright. So then the way these... There's a witch nearby. What a witch. What a bitch. Skeletons. Yeah. You guys can all shut up. I understand that you're here and you're being annoying. Alright, so we grab the detector rails. No. Well, that's kind of... Actually, that's probably fine. Actually, this one doesn't technically need the detector rail. So we do that. We do a powered rail. And then a detector. Powered rails, normal rail, detector rail. But the key is that we have a fence gate here. Oh, there's no rail there. Don't have the incredibly damaged axe on my hotbar. This fence gate's not in the right place. Actually, I may need, because this is fine there. I'm going to power this. Okay, no, that's fine. So we're going to need it. So when this guy's on the powered rail, we'll get this. Yeah, that's inverted. Alright, we need torches. Fuck! I don't have redstone torches in here. But I do have wood in my inner chest. Haha! Preparedness strikes again. Alright, let's make 4 redstone torches. Alright, so there. And once we let this guy go, that guy will open. Of course, these powered rails need to kind of be powered. But, yeah, you get the idea. So now, I just build this, like, again. Oh, shit. Hey, there's a little bit of a cave down here. Damn, these mobs are kind of annoying. Okay, there is the real challenge of this, is that has to be kind of isolated like this. Alright, and then this one actually will... Yeah, why not? This one can be sent around the corner to make the shit a little bit more compact. So we'll just do that. Alright, and so then we go there. And there. And then that. Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, okay. So... Alright, so then we go place in all the fence gates. This one is going to be a manual, like, just open and close it manually to get the minecart out. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, so we do that. Need to put a block there. Alright, so they should all be open now. But if I send my little test minecart in... Oh, well... Powering that would be a good idea. Was it the only one that... Oh, they're being powered by... Interesting. Well, isn't that convenient? I want that convenience. So, here's what we'll do. There we go. Now it's all powered. And then it just won't be powered if it's closed, which is fine. So yeah, that's closed, but that's also like that, so that's fine. And then if I send my next test minecart in, it should stop at the, there. Yeah, that's probably not enough speed right there. That's fine, it'll make it. And then... Well, okay, they're both in there now. I meant to just send that to there, but... There we go. So then I can get this one, and then I can pull this one out. Alright, only one more thing. I gotta make sure that the head of the mob is inside a piece of glass when they're stopped at these. Which is, I guess, the more... Oh, this could be a problem here. Alright. Okay, so then, yeah, once stopped here, then their head should be inside of the glass. Which is what we want. Okay, actually. Alright. There we go. And actually, just to check this, send in the test minecart. Sit in here. Oh. Okay, to be fair, the player does sit way lower in the minecart. Let's walk myself in here a little bit. And then let's send this guy in. Where is his eye line? Ah, shit. I'm not sure if I can put anything in there without him freaking the hell out. Yep, okay, here, let me take out my mic. And he's opening and closing everything. Great. Okay. So it's inside of something now, so it can't attack me. I forgot these guys can be... Fuck! Lagging! Okay. If I got disconnected there, I would not have been particularly surprised. Crafting table. My inventory's full of crap. Yeah, no, that's just gonna stop the minecart, I think. Here, put this back in the ender chest. How does... Okay, I'm maybe a little bit out of the loop on how this shit actually usually works. Because I'm fairly certain that that will... Yeah, that'll prevent the minecart from going any farther forwards. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I don't know how the system usually... Well, I don't know how these systems usually work. Because, you know, I'll break this, which would allow the minecart, again, to move forwards like that, but then it sits slow down. Actually, I wonder, would rotating the fence gate 90 degrees fix this? Because if I... Nope. Rotate it like that... Nah, probably won't fix it at all. We could try, though. God damn it, what is that? Alright. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll, try to isolate things a little bit from this breeze. Because they can be a little bit chaotic. Oh. Well, I don't know why I put that down there. Oh, come on! He opened the fucking fence gate! Okay. Try it. Okay. Try it once again. Okay, if it wasn't for the fact that he was shooting... If he weren't shooting... Okay, well... Did he just get himself stuck? He did. Okay, well, with that... Okay, well, with that, while I'm trying to figure this out, I'll just run away for now and say, that's going to be the end of the stream. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like on the stream anyway, and subscribe. Check out my game, linked in the description. And I see you all in the next live stream, video, or whatever. Bye!